What is good, YouTubers? Abdur7 here from blogspot.com right now. Doing an unboxing of something that is very exciting. People have been waiting for this, and here it goes. Nexus 4. Got this phone a couple of weeks ago, like one or two. Didn't really have time to unbox or take a look at it, but today is the day. Finally, I got a day off from work. And let's go and start digging into the box. So as you can see, the box is clear, gray. It's cardboard, paper cardboard, as you probably can figure out by looking at it. Other thing is, on the top of the box you see there is a Nexus phone, Nexus logo. On side, Nexus 4. The front, nothing. This side, again, Nexus 4. On this side is your IMEI number and everything. On the back is where you see all the stuff that Google is talking about, the best of Google beyond smart and totally wireless, because they have wireless charger that's supposed to come out with it, but I think it just got bombed because no one probably liked it because of the price. But let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So slide the top box off, and this is what you get. I already cut out the things right here so I can easily just pop it out like that. Oops, somebody didn't do a good job of putting the plastic on my phone. Bubbly, as you can see right there. And if you see, the plastic doesn't really fit this screen. It's kind of off, but whatever, it's just the phone. As you can see right here is your power button, volume up, volume down. So this is how it looks from this side. From bottom, that's your micro USB cable, and there is a speaker right here, or microphone right there. Let me go ahead and focus it. And on this side, the power button is at top. And here's your volume or headphone jack with a microphone, tiny microphone right there. I don't know if you're able to see it or not. Let me focus it right there. And on the back this is what it looks like, and there's my IMEI number right here. Really plastic. Everything is nowadays, since most of the manufacturer except for HTC makes these phones like light and sturdy. So let's put that aside and let's start going into the box. It's a cardboard, nothing else. It feels heavy, but there's nothing else in it. And this is my Google receipt. I'm gonna throw that out. And there you go, the Nexus safety and warranty package. Let's go ahead and open that up and see what Google gives you. There's two things. This is in Spanish. No hablo español, or however you say it. I don't speak Spanish. This is the safety and warranty guide. So I probably recommend you going through it for your warranty issues, or just go look at it online. Let's put that aside. There's only two things in the box, which makes me sad because there is no headphones in it. But what would you expect for $299 or $349 price range without contract? This is your adapter to plug in wall to charge your phone, and that's the tiny thing that pops your SIM card out or SIM tray. This is the micro USB cable. Not gonna talk about that a lot. Put that aside, and let's go ahead and start digging into the phone. This is the actual phone. Let me peel off the plastic. Oops. Kind of hard because it's slippery. That's the front plastic off, and this is how it looks. Take the back on off. I don't know really where to start because, okay, I got it. So got the back on off too. And as you can see, the plastic texture in the back has some kind of weird designs on it if you look at it from an angle, but I don't think I'm gonna capture that in camera. So let's go ahead and power this bad boy on. I'm gonna give you some specs while it's booting. So the Nexus 4 is a flagship specs at hard to beat price because it's only $299 or $349 as I said. It has a top-notch screen and chipset, but some concern had to be cut out, like external SD card or LTE. That's it. That is because the budget and some issues with the companies like AT&T or Verizon or everyone. Google did not want to concern with them and wait around for the upgrade. That's why they did not include LTE on this. It has 2G, 3G, HSPA plus network. The dimension is 133.9 to 68.7 to 9.1 mm, which is 5.27 if you look at this way, by 2.70, and the thickness is 0.36 mm. That is really thin phone if you really care. Has a memory card, none, 2 variation on the storage, 8 GB and 16 GB with 2 GB of RAM. Comes with 8 megapixel back camera with 3264 by 2448 pixel autofocus, LED flash, as you can see right here. There is a front camera, but it's, I think, VGA. And there's an LED right here. You probably won't see it because it's not blinking, but you can see it on the Galaxy Nexus. That's the place where the LED is. So the camera is not that bad for the price range. Has Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro 1.5 GHz quad-core processor, which is really awesome for a phone that is not really that expensive. Battery is non-removable lithium pro, like 2100 megahertz battery, which is standard now. That's what Galaxy S3 carries, and that's what the Galaxy Nexus carried too, I think. And it has 2 HD IPS plus capture touchscreen with 16 million color. The resolution is 768 by 1280 pixels, 4.7 inch, and 318 ppi pixel density. That is awesome for the phone with this kind of price range. So let's go ahead and start up the phone. I'm gonna be back when I finish with all this setup here. So as you can see, the phone has been booted up, and I actually signed in and everything. Downloaded a couple of applications which I'm gonna be using. This is the actual lock launcher that it comes with. That is regular TouchWiz, not TouchWiz. I'm sorry, been using a lot of Samsung phone, but this is a regular pure Google ICS launcher that used to come with ICS, but now it comes with Jelly Bean 2 because there wasn't no major update on the launcher. And these are the applications that it comes with. I downloaded 2, Entity Benchmark and Quadrant Standard, because those are the 2 that I'm gonna use to benchmark. This is how it looks. Has that effect, and that's your lock screen. Again, you can just scroll down and get it to camera. Not scroll down, but slide your page. No thanks, I don't want to tag no one. But as you can see, this is the camera with 4.2 or 4.1.1, whichever system it came with. I gotta check that too. But it's really good camera now. It comes with the photosphere. If you haven't seen it, that is right there. You just go on to that and start taking pictures. Don't want to get into that a lot. So let's go ahead and get to the above phone. Let's see what it comes with. It comes with 4.2.1. At least mine came with. If yours didn't, then it would have updated right away, and you might want to update that. And it's Nexus 4. As you guys can see, those jelly bean. Screen is gorgeous. It is something different compared to the Galaxy Nexus. I'm gonna have a video coming up on that, Nexus 4 versus Galaxy Nexus. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start benchmark, because I really want to see how this quad core does. Start the test. This is gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna put it down. Right there, you can see it. It's testing CPU and memory right now. For the SD card, it doesn't really have external SD card, so probably gonna check internal SD card. So for that, it's not gonna be a big issue. So this Nexus is really up to date as of now, because this is the latest phone that Google just announced like a couple of months ago. In 2012, it's the Nexus 4, and it's an overall package. This is probably the best Google has ever delivered, because by specs you can see it's quad core. Yet by a main twist of fate, it has the most formidable opposition of any Galaxy Nexus or any Nexus so far. Even with Google's official backing, the pure Nexus 4 is not guaranteed a win against Samsung Galaxy S3. Of course, that is because the S3 has LTE, expandable storage, and all other goodies that Nexus 4 doesn't really have. And some things Google for Nexus 4 versus Galaxy S3. It's stock Android, quick updates, next generation CPU and GPU architectures, 2 GB of RAM on all models, unofficial limited LTE connectivity. It says unofficial because the LTE was left out from Optimus G, and they say there is something needed to run LTE radio, which it did not have, so it's not considered official LTE. Has comparative price compared to Galaxy S3. It's full RGB strip IPS plus screen. That is really awesome compared to Galaxy S3, which I have. Gorilla Glass 2 on back, an eye-catching pattern in the back, which I was talking about earlier. And it looks like the update is the benchmark is about to be finished. And again, Galaxy S3 has better camera, 6.9 or 6:9 Super AMOLED screen, more storage option with micro SD card slot, has USB removable battery or user removable battery, USB OTG out of the box. And if you look at it, it has 17,004. That's the score of the benchmark. Sorry, I just went ahead from the comparison to the benchmark right away. That is really awesome. I think when I got my Galaxy Note 2, which is quad core 2, I think it did like 18,000. So that like 1,000 different is not that big. So Qualcomm is doing good as being a chipset, as you can see. And if you click on it, it will tell you all your CPU and trigger, CPU float point and everything. Let me focus. And as you can see, the SD write and SD card read is awesome. 47.6 MB and greater than 50 megabytes. That's really awesome. So let's go ahead and try the quadrant standard, which I really don't like because they don't update it very well like they do with the NT2, because this has the last update this phone got was, I mean this application got was in June of this year. So you know you have to update your graphics and everything with new stuff coming out. So as you can see, this thing is going fast. So let's go ahead and go back to our comparison with Galaxy S3. So Galaxy S3 has plenty of software perks like multi-view or smart stay, excellent codec support, and more. And color options are awesome in Galaxy S3 with FM radio and readily available in store and steady price, and you can pick it up whenever you want, compared to the Nexus 4 being out of order all the time. So as you can see, it was really quick to finish this, and it got 4859, which is really bad because my friend's Nexus, or not Nexus but One X, had 6400 with a custom ROM, and that ROM had stacked applications on it too. And this phone is pure Google's or pure Android, so it's supposed to give you better quadrant scores or benchmark score. This is the reason I don't like running quadrant, because it's kind of gay. I'm sorry I had to say that, but I really don't like, because they don't update it very well and doesn't give you the true result. How come a One X that is dual core can do better than quad core? I know benchmark really doesn't matter, but it is something that you're supposed to look forward to when you're buying a phone. It kind of gets you exciting. And I don't know if you can see the pattern I was talking about. Right there is the eye-catching pattern. Kind of look like stains and stuff if you look at it in camera, but that is the actual pattern. And as always guys, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, which will be root and ROM reviews of this phone. And as you probably don't know, but I have many phones right here, so you might want to subscribe for that, because all this phone is going to give you a lot of good videos about your phone. So this is S3, Nexus 4, Galaxy Nexus, and Note 2. Again, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys.